During the CCP 5th plenary session in Beijing, unusual things happened. In the northern Chinese city Shijiazhuang, people witnessed two suns in the sky Wednesday morning. A video circulating online seemed to show two suns of different sizes in the sky at around 9 a.m. local time. Scientists say it's an atmospheric optical phenomenon. They call it a sundog, referring to a concentrated patch of sunlight, occasionally seen about 22 degrees to the left or right of the sun. However, many Chinese people believe that it's a sign of a new era coming, according to Chinese traditional culture. A master of Dao school, Li Chunfeng, lived 1,400 years ago. His prophecy book is proven to be one of the most accurate in history. He once wrote, "When two suns appear together, subordinate warlords will conspire a destruction. There will be wars, and the one against the law will be eliminated."
This is Sirach, chapter 36, verse 6. Show new signs and make other strange wonders. Glorify thy hand and thy right arm, that they may set forth thy wondrous works. Raise up indignation and pour out wrath. Take away the adversary and destroy the enemy. Shalom, shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and our elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing and many salutation to you elect Akim across the four winds of this earth, pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. And shalom to you believers that are out there that believe in the words of our testimony, which consists of you men, you women, and you children. I'm the brother Sha'ar from the Great Millstone Dallas camp, coming at you all with another lesson through the Spirit. And Lord's willing, this lesson here is edifying, and what you just bore witness to here in the beginning of this video. All right, two suns appear in the skies of China, like Donald Trump said, China. Okay, two suns appear in the sky of China. All right, and the big bro Aratazar from Atlanta had done a video, and I watched some of it earlier, and I just want to do my put on it, do a response to it. All right. And that's why I started in the book of Sirach, chapter 36. Okay, because that definitely very well indeed is a new sign. All right, and this is the thing, the Most High can do anything. Okay, now did he put the Spirit on those people to put a to use a hologram to be put in the sky? Possibly. All right, did the Most High open up a dimension where another sun is in the sky? Possibly. Is it a chariot in the sky so low that it looks like the sun? Possibly. At the end of the day, regardless of whatever example that I just named or whatever it is, that does not change the fact that is a strange sign and wonder. All right, that is a strange work. Okay, and the Most High has done it. Now, when you watch that video clip in the background, they said that it was a Chinese prophet, which I'm going to say this. Hey, there are a lot of Israelites that are over in China. Okay, a lot of Israelites over in China. We were scattered abroad. Okay, and they mentioned a ancient Chinese prophet that existed over 1,000 years ago that made a statement pretty much saying that, you know, that is a sign of a new coming era, which we definitely see the end of Esau's power. Okay, we see Esau's power falling in the midst of itself. Okay, we see all these other nations losing their damn minds. The Most High is stirring up the minds on not even just Esau, Edom, but all these other nations. But she said that man also made a statement saying that that is a sign showing that two powers are going to fight one another and the evil are going to be overthrown. That's why I wanted to read that in Sirach 36 and 7, where it says, raise up indignation and pour out wrath. Take away the adversary and destroy the enemy. And who was the adversary ultimately, man? When you go into that word adversary, that word goes into Satan. All right. Which is not talking about the spiritual demon Satan, because the spiritual demon Satan is nothing but an angel on the left-hand side. All right. That does the Heavenly Father's bidding. Okay. On the left side. This is talking about our enemy, starting with Esau, Edom. He is the adversary. Okay. Matter of fact, when you read this here, just to prove that, when you read this here in the book of Mark, this is the book of Mark chapter 3, and I'm going to start at I'm going to just jump straight to the point of verse 26. And it reads, and if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but hath an end. Okay, so we obviously see that this isn't talking about the spiritual demon Satan right here. All right, this is talking about actual people that are doing the bidding of Satan. And Yahushua gives you a clue in John 8:44 when he's talking to those wicked scribes and Pharisees, and he tells them, ye are of your father, the devil. Okay, the devil he was talking about were those Edomites that were in power in Rome around that time. And those wicked scribes and Pharisees were doing their bidding. They even acknowledged them, Caesar, to be their king over Yahushua. All right, and the Caesar that was alive around that time was Tiberius Caesar, who was one of the wicked 12 feathers that you read about in the book of 2nd Ezra, the 11th chapter. Okay, but going back to what was read in Sirach chapter 36, it says, show new signs. That is another new sign, man. And this is the thing, the Most High can do whatever the hell he wants to. All right, I watched the brother Aratazai's video, and I looked at the comment board, and you had one Jake that was on there, one bug out that was on there declaring that, see, this is why the earth is flat. And it didn't even make sense when you looked at it. And then you had somebody else that made the statement pretty much saying, well, why is it China? Why is it talking about China, which proves it's the whole world? Well, no, when you look at it, the Lord has judgment set against China as well. Okay, and when you talk to the carnal man, that'll acknowledge the fact that America is going down. The carnal man, a lot of them will say China is going to be the next superpower that's going to rule. So when you look at that event that's taking place over there, man, I believe that that was a clear sign to even show them, look, y'all don't got next. Y'all ain't finna rule. Asia ain't finna sit on the power seat, man. After this is done, after Mystery Babylon is destroyed, which Mystery Babylon is America, all right, Yahushua's kingdom is going to be set up on the planet Earth. And the Most High is showing miraculous signs to prove that. He's showing signs that he said was going to transpire within these latter days to prove that the adversary, which starts with Esau Edom, is and will be destroyed in a very dominant fashion. A very dominant fashion, man. Matter of fact, I got a quick precept real quick in 2nd Ezra 15. It's the book of 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. And I'm going to start at verse 46. It says, and thou, Asia, that art partaker of the hope of Babylon, and art the glory of her person, woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like her, and hast decked thy daughters in whoredom, that they might please and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee, man. So really, when you even look at them over there, man, they tried to make themselves just like Babylon. Wear suits like like Edomites wear their suits. All right, set up business with them. Okay, and at the end of the day, it's gonna fall. People love to say China's gonna be the next power. They love to say China is going to be the next superpower. Well, the Lord says otherwise. The prophecies say otherwise, and the Lord is speaking through his prophets, and he's also speaking through his signs, which is another work within itself, to show you what the dealio is. All right. This is the book of Luke, chapter 21. Let me see here. I believe it's in Luke 21. This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, and I'm going to start. Let's see here. I'm going to start at verse 10. I'm going to start at verse 11. And it says, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence and fearful signs. These are in diverse places. That was over in China. Okay, now the destruction is going to be to Mystery Babylon, which is a kingdom. Okay, but that doesn't change the fact that the Most High signs and his judgments and certain pestilences are going to take place everywhere, man. Yes, Mystery Babylon is the cream of the crop where the complete destruction is going to take place with those ICBM intercontinental ballistic missiles. America's going to be the place that's literally wiped clean off the face of the earth. But it doesn't change the fact that you got other people, other nations that are going to be judged. And Asia is one of them. China is one of them. Okay? It says, and earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilences. So that doesn't only mean it's only going to be in the earthquakes that are going to be in diverse places. Okay? The famines are, the pestilence are. Look, COVID-19, all right, is a pandemic, meaning all people. Pan meaning all, demic going to the word demos in the Greek, which goes to the word people. Okay? And it's definitely reached all the people. Okay? In fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. And what you see here in the background, I just got a loop of that video that was playing in the beginning. That is a fearful sign to these people. They don't know what's going on, man. All right. But that, like they said, they even said it. They believe that sign within itself. They said they believe that sign within itself is a coming of a new era. Okay. Back before I was in the truth, there was a so-called, I guess he goes by a metaphysician. He died. These dudes bugged out. He used to say a lot of bugged out stuff. There were certain things also that had truth to him, that had truth to it. And he would talk about that there is another dimension that astral beings dwell. All right. And those astral beings really just goes into the angels. All right. And he said pretty much once you start seeing a second sun in the sky and certain things, then he's saying it's going from a change of a dimension. He's going from a change from the third dimension to the fourth dimension. Okay. And ultimately, man, in a nutshell, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. As the scriptures say. Okay. So is that a sun in the sky? Hey, who knows? Is it a hologram? Who knows? Is it a chariot? Who knows? One thing that I do know, and we can all should agree on, is that is a sign in the heavens. Okay. It's a sign in the heavens which shows you that we're at the very end right now. All right. Now I want to go into this word signs here in the Greek. That word there.
Strong's G 5400. Phabetron. Phabetron.
All right, you got phabe, which goes into fearful, I believe, because that's where you get phobia from. All right, so I'm assuming that tran goes into sights. Oh, I'm sorry, that was sights, fearful sights. Salakia, forgive me. I want to go into the word signs. Forgive me.
Strong's G 4592. Semayon. Semayon.
Hey, it's ironic too. That sounds like Simeon. Not saying it is, but it says a sign, a mark, or a token. It says that by which a person or a thing is distinguished from others and is known. It says a sign, prodigy, portent, an unusual occurrence. When was the last time you saw a second sun in the sky? I'll wait. Okay. These are clearly signs that shows us that we're at the very end right now. Signs and wonders. Signs and wonders. The Most High is showing signs and wonders. It says transcending the common course of nature. Okay, so the Most High is far out. One thing that we have to remember out of many things, obviously, this is the same God that made the sun set still for a whole day. So it'll be a light thing for him to have another star appear in the sky, another sun appear in the sky. This is a light thing. This is a power that we worship who's omnipotent, meaning all powerful. This is a God that works outside of the realm of the understanding that we perceive in this flesh, in this dimension. He works outside of the boundaries as we perceive as time and understanding and what can be perceived. Okay? So when more things happen, don't be surprised, but only marvel and glorify the names of Yahweh Yahweh Shai and rejoice, because these are signs that shows us that our kingdom is coming soon. And I ended off here actually in 2nd Ezra 6. Why not end it off here? It's the coming of a new era, baby. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of the following? Or the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. What did I read in Sirach chapter 36? I'll get back to it. I'll get right back to it, actually. Sirach chapter 36, verse 7. Salaki, I turned too many pages. Sirach 36 and 7. Raise up indignation and pour out wrath. Take away the adversary and destroy the enemy. And who was the adversary? Is Esau, who was the end of the world. And who was going to take it away? The Most High. And he's going to use Israel to do it, starting with Yahweh Shai. All right. Who was the end of the world that followeth. Lord's willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing and many salutations to you elect across the four winds of this earth, pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. All right, and shalom to you believers that are out there.